first question. The first general elections in India was held in the year. The first general elections in India was held in the year. So in which year the first general elections in India was held? Check the options. You might have a different order of these options on your screen. You have 10 seconds more. Up. Let's check the leaderboard scores. Okay, Vadem Varshid followed by Jahnavi. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Second question. First Prime Minister of India was? It's a very easy question. You don't require that much of time, I guess. Seconds more. 29 out of 36 already answered. The first Prime Minister of India was 3, 2, 1. Time's up. 30 members answered out of 36. Leaderboard scores. So we have Vadem Varshid, Jahnavi, Bashita, Chandrika. 28 members answered it correct. Moving on to the next question. Question number 3. Who started hunger strike for farming of okay, it is actually farming. There is a spelling mistake. Who started hunger strike for farming of separate Telugu state for 58 days? So who was that person who started hunger strike for the separation of our Telugu state? 20 members already answered. You have 25 seconds more to answer. Who started hunger strike for forming of separate Telugu state for 58 days? There is a spelling mistake there. It should be farming. 10 seconds more. Answered out of 37. Let's check the leaderboard scores. We have Jahnavi on the top, followed by Bashita, Anirudh. 20 members answered it right. Moving on to the next question. Bakra Nangal Dam is in which state? You have 15 more seconds to answer this question. Options are already on your screen. Bakra Nangal Dam is in which state? Bakra Nangal Dam is in which state? 4 different options. 22 members already answered out of 39. You have 15 seconds more. Let's check the leaderboard scores. We have Jahnavi followed by Bashita, Anirudh, and Naveen. 19 members answered it right. Moving on to the next question. Fifth question. What is the communication language between center and states? Little tricky question, but I hope you will do it right. What is the communication language between the center and the states? You have 4 different options on your screen. These options will be same for everyone, but the order will be different. The order of these options may be different. So what is the communication language between center and states? You have 17 seconds more. 28 members already answered out of 41. You have 10 more seconds. Time's up. Let's check the leaderboard scores. We have Jahnavi followed by Bashita, Lakshmi. Okay, 11 members only answered it right, and majority of the students made it a wrong choice. Don't worry, it's a tricky question. That is why I said it is little tricky question. If you read the textbook, you will understand. Otherwise, you can ask me. I will explain it to you. Moving on to the next question. Sixth question. On your screens, aim of Green Revolution is. Aim of Green Revolution is what? What is the main aim of Green Revolution? So read the options carefully and choose the right answer. What is the aim of Green Revolution? Members already answered. You have 20 seconds more. What is the aim of Green Revolution? And you have 10 seconds more to answer this question. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. 31 members answered out of 43. Let's check the scores. We have Jahnavi followed by Bashita, Anirudh, Lakshmi, Ashwin. 15 members answered it right. Moving on to the next question. 7th question. DMK party in Tamil Nadu popularized due to which person? Because of whom DMK party in Tamil Nadu popularized in those days? So read the options carefully and choose the right one. You have 40 more seconds to answer. 16 members answered it already. You have 30 seconds more. Because of which person DMK party in Tamil Nadu popularized? 25 members answered it already. You have 15 seconds more. DMK party in Tamil Nadu popularized due to which person? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. 29 members only answered out of 43 participants. Let's check the scores. And we have Jahnavi, Bashita, Lakshmi, Anirudh, Chandrika. Only 18 members answered it right. Okay, moving on to the next question. 8th question. Okay. In 1971, a war broke out between which two countries? I repeat. In 1971, a war broke out between which two countries? Check the options on your screen carefully and choose the right one. You have 35 seconds more. In 1971, a war broke out between which two countries? 21 members already answered out of 43. You have 20 more seconds. 15 more seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Time's up. 27 members answered out of 44 participants. Let's check the scores. We have Jahnavi continuing on the top, followed by Bashita, Anirudh, Chandrika. Only 20 members answered it right. Moving on to the next question. Question number 9. During whose period India was divided into presidencies? As we all know, many people ruled our country. So, during whose ruling period India was divided into presidencies? 35 more seconds to answer this question. 17 members already answered out of 44 participants. During whose period India was divided into presidencies? 15 more seconds. 24 members already answered out of 44 participants. During whose period India was divided into presidencies? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. 27 members only answered. So let's check the scores. Jahnavi is still on the top, followed by Bashita, Anirudh, Chandrika, Manaswita. 24 members answered it right. Moving on to the next question. The States Reorganization Act of 1956 led to the creation of how many states and union territories? Few members might find this also a little tricky. So read the options carefully before you choose your option. The States Reorganization Act of 1956 led to the creation of how many states and union territories? The States Reorganization Act of 1956 led to the creation of how many states and union territories? You have 10 more seconds to answer this question. 27 members of 44 participants already answered. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Time's up. Let's check the scores. Jahnavi, Bashita, Anirudh, Manaswita, Lakshmi, and Sri Moktika. 16 members answered it right. Moving on to the next question. Okay, the States Reorganization Commission was appointed on. Social is all about a lot of years and dates to remind, for us to remember. And social will always keep us reminding many dates, especially when we speak about history. So choose the right date. The month and the year is given in the options. So the States Reorganization Commission was appointed in which month and year? You have 15 more seconds to answer. Okay, you have 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, 0. Time is up. Let's check the scores. And we have Bashita on the top, followed by Anirudh, Jahnavi, Manaswita. 19 members answered it right. Moving on to the next question. Question number 12. The first 5-year plan focused on what? And stressed the need of increasing food production. So you need to choose the right option among the given 4 options. What was our country's focus for the first 5-year plan? And along with the stress for the need of increasing food production. 20 more seconds to answer. 24 members of 45 participants already answered it. The first 5-year plan focused on what and stressed the need for increasing food production. 5 more seconds. Okay, time's up. Let's check the scores. We have Jahnavi on the top, followed by Manaswita, Bashita, Anirudh. 19 members answered it right. Moving on to the next question. Question number 13. From the second 5-year plan onwards, the emphasis shifted to. So, from which? In the earlier question, it asked what was the focus on first 5-year plan. So here it is asking what is the focus on second 5-year plan. From first 5-year to second 5-year, from the second 5-year plan onwards, the emphasis shifted to. The focus of this 5-year plan shifted from first 5-year plan to second 5-year plan. So where this emphasis, you need to select the right option from the 4 given options. You have 3 more seconds. Okay, time's up. 29 members out of 45 answered. Let's check the scores. Okay, I see Jahnavi continuing on the top, followed by Manaswita, Bashita. 17 members answered this right. Moving on to the next question. Question number 14. The Official Languages Act passed in the year. The Official Languages Act passed in the year. Choose the right year from the given 4 options. You have 40 more seconds to answer this question. 15 members already answered out of 46 members. The Official Languages Act passed in the year. In which year the Official Languages Act was passed? You have 15 more seconds to answer this question. 5 more seconds. Okay, time's up. 29 members answered out of 46 participants. And here are the scores. We see Bashita on the top, followed by Anirudh, Jahnavi, Manaswita, Ashwin, and Jasmita. 18 members answered it correct. Moving on to the next question. 15th question. Every question, to answer every question, you have 60 seconds of time. So, the 15th question. The Congress Prime Minister who took left turn was. The Congress Prime Minister who took left turn was. So which Congress Prime Minister took left turn? Would be able to answer this if you if you have read the textbook. So which Congress Prime Minister took left turn? You have 15 more seconds to answer this question. 25 members already answered out of 46 participants. 5 more seconds. Time's up. Let's check the scores now. We have Bashita on the top, followed by Anirudh, Ashwin. 20 members answered this right. Moving on to the next question. Question number 16. Which political party dominated the anti-Hindi agitation was? The political party which dominated the anti-Hindi agitation was. You need to select the anti-Hindi agitation dominated party. You have 30 seconds more. Which political party dominated the anti-Hindi agitation? 20 seconds more. 15 members answered. You have 10 seconds more. The political party which dominated the anti-Hindi agitation. Okay, time's up. 24 members answered it right. Answered out of 46. Let's check scores here. Bashita leading, Anirudh, Ashwin, Jahnavi, Manaswita, Varshit. Only 12 members answered this correct. Moving on to the next question. 17th question. Okay, the All Jammu Kashmir Muslim Conference become. So what this All Jammu Kashmir Muslim Conference has become right now? So what was that? The name of All Jammu Kashmir Muslim Conference become as. 35 seconds more. The All Jammu Kashmir Muslim Conference become what it has become. Read the options carefully. You have 10 more seconds. Okay, time's up. Okay, Bashita is on the top, followed by Anirudh, Ashwin, Varshit. 15 members answered this right. Moving on to the next question. Question number 18. Indira Gandhi gave the slogan Garibi Hatao in this general election. In which general election Indira Gandhi gave the slogan Garibi Hatao? The slogan Garibi Hatao was given by Indira Gandhi in which general election? You have 30 seconds more to answer this question. 21 members answered out of 48. You have 15 more seconds. Indira Gandhi gave the slogan Garibi Hatao in this general election. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Time's up. 31 members answered out of 48 participants. Let's check the leaderboard scores. We have Bashita, followed by Anirudh, Ashwin, Varshit, Prasuna, and Jasmita. 21 members answered this right. Very good. Moving on to the next question. Question number 19. women in Switzerland got the right to vote in the year. You have 50 seconds more to answer this question. In which year women in Switzerland got the right to vote? To cast their vote, women in Switzerland, they got their right in the year. Which year they got the right to vote? So earlier to this year, they don't have the right to vote, only men used to vote. So women in Switzerland, in which year they got the right to vote? You have 20 more seconds. 26 members already answered out of 48 participants. Women in Switzerland got the right to vote in which year? You have 5 more seconds to answer. Okay, time's up. Leaderboard scores. I see Bashita on the top, followed by Anirudh, Varshid, Ashwin, Prasuna. Okay, 24 members answered this correct. Moving on to the next question. Question number 20. Okay, very easy question. I can see already 15 members answered. Potti Sriramulu fasted for how many days? How many days Potti Sriramulu fasted? 20 members already answered. You have 35 seconds more to answer this question. It's a kind of repeated question if you have followed the quiz properly. For how many days Potti Sriramulu fasted? You have 15 seconds more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Time's up. 28 members answered. 29 members answered. Let me check the scores. I see Pashita, Anirudh, Varshid, Ashwin, Prasuna. 22 members answered this right. Moving on to the next question. Question number 21. Okay, India had a war with which country over Kashmir in 1948? Maybe a small kid will also give the answer to this. Read the answers options very carefully and select the right one. You have 40 more seconds to answer this. Already 20 members answered out of 50 participants. India had a war with which country over Kashmir in 1948? In the year 1948, India had a war with which country? Members out of 50 participants already answered, and you have 10 more seconds to answer this question. India had a war with which country over Kashmir in 1948? Okay, time's up. 30 members answered. Let's check the scores. Bashita followed by Anirudh, Ashwin, Varshid, Prasuna and Jasmita. 25 members answered this correct. Moving on to the next question. Question number 22. The death of Jawaharlal Nehru was in which year? 50 more seconds. In which year Jawaharlal Nehru died? The death of Jawaharlal Nehru was in which year? 35 seconds more. 30 seconds more. Read the options carefully. Remembering years is a lot of tricky and difficult task when it comes to history in social studies. So we have to be very careful. The death of Jawaharlal Nehru was in which year? 3, 2, 1, 0. Time's up. 31 members answered. Let's check the scores. Bashita leading, Anirudh, Varshit, Prasuna, Ashwin, Jasmita. 22 members answered this right. 22 members answered this right. Let me check the next question. Question number 23. Jammu and Kashmir state gets special status under which article? This was very popular in recent news as well. A lot of circulation was happened regarding this article even in the WhatsApp in recent days. Jammu and Kashmir state gets special status under which act? Which act provides special status for the state Jammu and Kashmir? 31 members already answered. You have 15 seconds more. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Time's up. Let's check the scores. Bashita followed by Anirudh, Varshit, Prasuna, Ashwin. 30 members answered this right. Very good. Moving on to the next question. Question number 24. Lal Bahadur Shastri died in which year? 50 more seconds to answer this. In which year Lal Bahadur Shastri died? Death of Lal Bahadur Shastri happened in which year? You have 25 seconds more. 28 members already answered out of 53 participants. Lal Bahadur Shastri died in which year? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Time's up. 31 members answered out of 53 participants. Let's check the scores. We have Bashita leading, followed by Anirudh, Varshit, Prasuna. 24 members answered this right. Moving on to the next question. Question number 25. After whose death Indira Gandhi became the Prime Minister? I repeat, after the death of whom Indira Gandhi became the Prime Minister? You have 40 more seconds and already 15 members answered. You have 4 different options, and the order of these options might vary from person to person. You may not have the same order. What do you see on my screen? So after the death of whom Indira Gandhi became the Prime Minister? You have 10 more seconds to answer this question. 23 members already answered out of 53 participants. Okay, 3, 2, 1, 0. Time's up. I see 29 members answered to this question, and the leaderboard scores. Bashita on the top, followed by Anirudh, Varshit, Prasuna, Maumtika. 14 members answered this right, and seems to be a very tricky question. 13 members chose the wrong answer. Okay, moving on to the next question. Question number 26. The Congress won with a record margin in 1971 due to which slogan? Which slogan helped Congress won with a record margin in 1971? You need to select the right slogan. 30 more seconds to answer this question. Which slogan helped the Congress won with a record margin in 1971 general elections? 15 more seconds to answer this question. 22 members out of 53 already answered. Okay, 3, 2, 1, 0. Time's up. I could see 28 members answering this question. Scores: Bashita, Anirudh, Varshit, Prasuna, Mauktika and Lakshmi. 19 members answered this correct. Moving on to the next question. Question number 27. What are the consequences of 1967 Indian elections? Consequence of 1967 Indian elections are. You have 40 more seconds to answer this question. So what are the consequences of 1967 Indian elections? What happened after 1967 Indian elections? You need to tell the consequences faced after Indian elections in the year 1967. 15 more seconds. 10 seconds more. Time's up. I could see 29 members answering to this question. Leaderboard scores: Bashita on the top, followed by Anirudh, Varshit, Mauktika, Prasuna, Ashwin. Only 14 members answered it right. Moving on to the next question. Question number 28. The political party system in India is of what type? You need to select the right option among the 4 given options. 15 members already answered. So, the political party system in India is of what type? You have 35 seconds more. Seconds more. Political party system in India is of what type? Time's up. Let's check the scores. Bashita, Anirudh, I couldn't read all the names. 21 members answered it right. Moving on to the next question. Question number 29. The Election Commission came up with the idea of having symbols in elections to overcome the problem of what? To overcome which problem this Election Commission came up with the idea of having symbols? The Election Commission came up with the idea of having symbols in elections to overcome the problem of what? What problem it could be that the Election Commission should come up with this kind of symbols idea? So you have 5 more seconds to answer this question. Time's up. Let's check the scores. have Pashita on the leading, followed by Anirudh, Varshit, Bhaktika. 18 members only answered it right. Moving on to the next question. Question number 30. Okay. The political party that dominated in the first 30 years of independent India was? Which political party dominated in the first 30 years of independent India? It should be a very easy question. You have 35 seconds more to answer this question. 19 members already answered out of 54 participants. The political party that dominated in the first 30 years of independent India was? So what was that political party? Stood still in the first 30 years of independent India. You have 5 more seconds. Time's up. Let's check the scores. Okay, Bashita, followed by Anirudh, Varshit, Bhaktika. 19 members answered this right. Moving on to the next question. Total number of questions are 35 today. Question number 31. By which agreement Hyderabad and Andhra Pradesh state were merged and formed into Andhra Pradesh? Which agreement helped Hyderabad and Andhra Pradesh merged to form United Andhra Pradesh? What is the name of that agreement? You have 30 seconds more to answer this question. Already 21 out of 55 answered. So read the options carefully and choose the right one. By which agreement Hyderabad and Andhra Pradesh state were merged and formed into United Andhra Pradesh? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 30 members answered out of 55. Let's check the scores. Bashita is leading, followed by Varshit, Anirudh, Bhaktika, Prasanna and Ashwin. 14 members answered it right. Moving on to the next question. Question number 32. Emergency was announced by which Prime Minister? Which Prime Minister or which person announced emergency in their ruling time? Emergency in India was announced by who? You have 30 more seconds to answer this question. Emergency was announced by which person? 20 more seconds. 23 members already answered out of 55. You have 10 more seconds to answer this question. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Time's up. I could see 29 members answering to this question. Let's check the scores. Bashita, Varshit, Anirudh, Bhaktika. 26 members answered this right. Very good. Moving on to the next question. Question number 33. Who among the following persons were not inspired by the communism? Which person from the given below options was not inspired by the communism? You have 35 seconds more. Who among the following persons were not inspired by the communism? Already 20 members answered. And you have 15 seconds more. Buckle up. 10 seconds more. 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Okay, moving on to the scores. Let's check the scores. We have Bashita on the top, followed by Varshit, Anirudh, Mauktika, Prasunna. Only 4 members answered this right. Moving on to the next question. Question number 34. We have 35 questions today. Which is not related to the first general elections in India? Which option is not related to the first general elections in India? You have 40 seconds more to answer this question. 15 members already answered out of 55 participants. This is not related to the first general elections in India. So read the options carefully. Options, which one is not related to the first general elections in India? It should be very simple and easy question. You have 5 more seconds to answer this question. Okay, time's up. Let's check the scores. Bashita followed by Varshit, Anirudh, Mauktika, Prasunna and Naveen. 22 members answered this right. Very good. Moving on to the next question and last question of the day. Who merged different samsthans in India? This should be a very easy question because it was in the news all over the world in recent days. We also have shown great gratitude to this person who merged different samsthans in India. You have 30 more seconds to answer this question. 15 members already answered out of 55 participants. Last question of the day. Who merged different samsthans in India? Seconds. Who merged different samsthans in India? 3, 2, 1, 0. Time's up. Let's check the scores after this question. I see Bashita on the top, followed by Varshit, Anirudh. Okay, how many members? Only very few members answered correct. Okay, then. This was the last question. So let's check the final scores, the results. Anirudh was on the third, Varshit on the second, and Bashita is on top. Congratulations to everyone, and all the best for each and every person who have participated, and for the next coming up quizzes. Individual scores you can check with me. You can leave your name in the comment box, or you can WhatsApp to me. I will send the individual scores. Okay, good luck and good night.